Hi all, back with more Fields of Fire. Playtesting Volume 3, The Falcons War. This is the Goose Green campaign, Mission 3. This is my part 5, but we're still on turn 4, yeah, just kind of halfway through. Yeah, I've got my phase marker showing we are at an enemy higher HQ event. So I'm just going to push on, nothing to talk about, so I'd like to try and squeeze another part in tonight. Yeah, we'll see how long. This might go shorter than I think, depending on the contacts and whatever. But right, so drawing for an enemy higher HQ event, we do not get one. Okay, so activity. Right, we've only got one enemy who's undercover. A machine gun undercover, and he's trading fire. Right? He's not. Yeah. Because this guy's smoked out, isn't he? This is an assault team, so there's not fire coming from anywhere else. So he's actually trading fire then. So let's have a look at the chart for that. So it's going to be. Yeah, because he's undercover and he's not getting fired at him from a different direction, it's going to be straight down to trade and fire. Right, so what has got the best NCM? Well, yeah, again, we've resolved the fact that what is this going to hit? What is the best thing that this is going to hit? Well, these are all exposed. The thing is, this pending fire mission is about to go, but this steps before things, so we've got to look at this. So, they're all exposed and they're all undercover. Well, that's not true. Hang on. These are not exposed, are they? Because these infiltrated up. I'm getting a wee bit closer now. These three down the bottom were not exposed. So we're looking at something that's exposed. So it's going to get a +1 for the card, +1 for the cover. However, it is exposed. So that takes it down to a 0. And it's a -1. So their best NCM is -1. And for ours, our best NCM on this guy is, well, he gets a +2 for the card, +2 for the trenches is +4. Right, how do you work this out then? So +2, that's +4, -3. Okay. Surely you have to consider the pending fire mission, because it's going to happen. Is this really a relevant grant? Well, I'll tell you where it could be relevant. Because as soon as we reach the fire mission update segment, which is pretty much going to be the next thing that's going to happen after this check, then that's going to flip over, and then he's not going to see outside that card. So here's the activity check. It's usually quite glary down here, so that seems to be fine. So yeah, so I'm not going to show the top back, because we are getting down to trade and fire, right? That's where it comes down to. So, trade fire and NCM and units VOF is better, lower than best opposing units, or trade fire and NCM and units VOF is equal to or worse, higher than best opposing units. Well, if we're not counting the pending fire mission marker, which technically at the moment isn't a -5 modifier, but I would. And this is where the question arises, do you count that as a -5 right now? And you kind of feel like you have to. If we're not counting it, it means that he's got a better NCM than us. So we would be looking at this chart, this table. Now, so the options are going to be no action or grenade attack. Well, it's not going to be a grenade attack. It's going to be either no action or concentrate fire. However, if it was the other way about, he would consider this chart. Now, again, you might say, well, it's not going to be any different here because they are deliberate and they cannot fall back. But let's just say that they were hasty or delayed. Then this would then matter, because then they would have a chance to fall back. So you would need to know. Yeah, I think I'll just leave this in the video, and if Andrew gets around to seeing it, or Colin for that matter. I think Andrew's trying to watch through some of my stuff. Well, to be honest, the last comment he made was he does follow it through. So, but I mean, it's a lot of stuff to get through when you're doing so many other things. Which I'm sure he's busy not just with real life, but also trying to keep this game ticking along. I guess there's a lot to do, and yeah, rules and all that, rather than sitting watching some daft Scotsman going on about what he thinks about certain things in his game. So, yeah, but you can see, like I say, it doesn't matter here because we're deliberate. So you're either going to have no action or grenade attack. Concentrate fire. Technically, I suppose there is a difference, because this is one. So that's what, 33% of a chance of no action, and it's 66% chance of concentrate fire. Whereas if we go with this one, it's a 50-50. So you kind of do need to know which one it is there, Grant. But the fact that you can't fall back here sort of says that you're only going to do one of the two options. But again, like I say, if it's hasty or delayed, there is a chance to fall back. So you would need to know for sure, and there's a chance that would fall back. So it does need to be decided about if you're counting that or not. Well, maybe the fact that it is a 50-50 or a 33-66. Although I could draw a card and look at them both and see if I get away with it. That'd be an easy way out, wouldn't it? I mean, I suppose if I was to think about this right now, what is going to be the best NCM? I would say it's going to be ours is going to be the best, because I think you've got to consider that pending fire mission. So I think I'm going to sway that way, and rather than go and ask this question, maybe just leave it in the video. Because, I mean, that is going to be the case. When we come to combat, we're going to have +4, -5, -1, -2, -3. We're going to have -3 on that guy. And he's going to have, well, to be honest, he's not going to have any fire on us at all, because he's not going to be able to fire outside the card. But if he could, well, actually, hold on here. He is still going to be firing, and his fire is going to be -1, isn't it? Yeah. So, which is the different NCM. He's going to have an NCM of -1, but if he was firing on this card, his NCM would be 1, 2. It'd still be -1 because the cover and whatever. Yeah, but that could be different as well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm maybe fussing about nothing there, really. Okay, so I'm going to come back down here, and we're going to say that our NCM is better. So that's going to be the very bottom table. But I'm just going to look at the result for this one, and we're going to hope it's the same. Okay, so we're going to draw on. Well, we're going to look at a 2, but we're also going to have a look at a 3 and just see if they're any different, right? So on a 2, it gets 1. So that would be no action on a 2. If it was on a 3, you would go a 2, which would be concentrate fire. Right, but again, you know what? It doesn't matter. In fact, none of this matters, does it? Because when he concentrate fires, that's all very well. Then the pending fire mission turns into an incoming, and the concentrate fire just goes away. So he's going to have no action. But however, if the defensive tactics were hasty or delayed, you could see that they're, he could fall back. Okay, that removes everything as well, but that is something that would be different. But anyway, yeah, maybe that's a little bit fiddly. Maybe I'm overthinking it a bit. And it doesn't feel like anything that you could put together as a question as such. So I think I will just leave that sitting in the video footage here, and if somebody comes along that wants to comment on it or make some judgment on it or tell me how it should be, then that's fine. So we're gonna say there's no action. I mean, yeah, I could draw for the concentrate fire, and if it resolved, to be honest, it would then have to, oh no, they're all undercover, aren't they? So it would hit the cover marker, but it doesn't matter because this pendant fire then is going to remove the concentrate fire. So we're going to leave it at that. Okay. I think we should have been considering the bottom column, the bottom table anyway, and the result was no action. So let's leave it at that. Right, okay. Alright, sorry, going on there a bit. Right, so that's all the activity. Capture segment, no. Retreat segment, no. There's no AT combat and vehicle movement, no. Fire mission update. Right, so here we go. So this now flips over, and we have an incoming with a -5 on it. So now means that, well, technically he is still firing, and in actual fact, I'm going to have to remember that, because, see, and this is where I want to just remind myself, but no, I can't really do that, can I? A PDF on the card, because he is going to spend, oh no, he's not, is he? Does he not stop before? No, he's going to spend ammo, because the next check about firing at cards without valid targets is in the cleanup phase. So yeah, he will spend a point of ammo, because he is still technically firing on his card this direction, but he just can't see outside the card. So he will spend a point of ammo. Okay, and then we're still firing back at him. This now comes off because basically it's just in there, but I'm not going to put it there, so that might confuse things. Okay, that's that. That was the fire mission update. Right, so now on to the big part, potential contacts. How many is there? We have one here, yeah, and we all ended up a bit terrible general initiative when we really wanted one. So this guy's exposed, not under any cover. This can only be a B or a C, I want to say. This one, he is under, no he's not. He's under smoke though. This could be an A, a B or a C, and this one didn't find NN, didn't get the chance to NN either. However, he is sitting on a better card. So we've got 3 potential contacts, so we're going to have a look. That's an A to start with, not good. That's a B, still not good. And that's a C, so I suppose we got a mixed bag. Oh, I did mean to say, where is my phone? Because, well, you know what? I'll watch back on the footage when I'm doing it. I've took a note on my phone about, because these are random, and these could be B's or C's, I want to say this one here maybe, or was it this one? One of these was a B, and it does count for your points at the end, so I should track that. And right now this is a B, you know, compared to this one won't matter because it's on our objective hex anyway. We can't score. We can only score the objective, not then the fact that it was a potential contact A. But we do need to keep note of these because it matters, because you get what, 1 point for a C, 2 for a B. Is it 2 for a B and 3 for a C? 3 for an A, is it? I think it must be, yeah. Yeah, so I have took note of the ones down here on my phone, and I'll keep track of that as we're going along, so that we can work out the numbers at the end. So that's fine. So we've got an A, B, and a C. So it is going to be the A first up here on our primary objective. We've got an assault team there that's exposed, and what are we sitting at? Are we still sitting at contact? I think we are. Yuck. Yeah, because we only have one occupied car with VOS, and that was the other downside to removing that, wasn't it? We would have been engaged if this had stayed firing there, but what can you do? You take a bad thing away and it turns into something bad for you as well, but you make something better and then it also makes something worse. But Yeah, well, I'd prefer my chances that way. I didn't want that firing on all this card, so we'll take our chances with assault team. And I want to say it's going to be a 7-card draw, I think. So we're only at contact on an A, it is 7. And the fact we've got a B and a C next, so it'll be 7 for the A, 5 for the B, and 3 for the C. Unless anything changes. There is a chance after this A, well, whenever we get a contact, there's a chance we'll then move to engaged, and that might improve things. But okay, so 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not 8, Grant. 7's enough, I think. Right, so here we go. Yeah, it'd be nice for this one not to be, but because this is our primary objective. But here we go anyway. So looking for contact. No. 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 Ah! Card number 6. Yeah, it's teasing us there, wasn't it? Okay, so this is a potential contact A as well. Okay, and this is on row 4, so we're going to maybe see something different here, or... Well, I don't know if it's different or not, but my guess is it might be a bit nastier. So what am I looking for here? Contact packages, yeah, down here. So in here, yeah, in the glary bit. Push it up a bit. That's better. Right. So yeah, that's what it's row 2, 3, row 2, 3, 1, 3. Yeah, so it's row 4, and it's any potential contact. We are on row 4 here. Yeah, so it's down here. So it's maybe introducing some ones that weren't. Yeah, well, maybe there's a bit of a mixture by the looks of it. Give me a sec. Okay, so on the row 4, drawing a card on a 10. We've got a 7. A 7 and an 8 as package number 9. Well, certainly don't think we've had it yet. So package number 9, is that right? Row 4. Yeah, package 9. So moving up there a bit. Looks like there's a bit of text to this one. Oh dear. So it's a main position. So squad in trenches. And then squad plus a 50% chance of leader in trenches. Right, okay. And I kind of queried this one before about the 50% chance. It looks, it does look like it's just the leader that you're taking the 50% chance on. It's just the trenches are at the end. But if it said squad in trenches / squad in trenches plus 50% chance of leader, I think that would make it more, unless it's just me. Quite possibly. Okay, so squad, and so we need 2 squads for sure. Right, so 2 squads. And we need 2 trenches. Now these are going on different cards. Yeah, we're not going to have a problem with this. This is bad. This isn't a good package, is it? Because we're getting on 2 different cards. And then there's a 50% chance of leader with the second squad in the trenches. So I'll deal with that now. So I'll draw a card to see if there's a leader coming along. And so out of a 2, we'll say a 1 is going to bring the leader, and a 2 is going to say that there's no leader. Okay? On a 2. Right, we get away with it then. So 2, yeah, I said if it was a 1, it was going to bring the leader, yeah. Okay, so no leader. That's a bonus. I think what they've given us is enough anyway. And then you can see that, yes, they will place VOS PDFs, not spotted, and maximum line of sight range. Okay, so might as well find where they're going to go, because there's not an issue here. I don't know if there's a left and right for this or not, because we are on row 4 this time. Yeah, there is a left and right option. That could cause some issues. Don't think we can go right, so... So, for the first squad in the trenches, we're going to, we're on row 4, and the contact column is 3. Alright, yeah, contact column is 3, so we're rolling on a 10. For the first squad, we get an 8, which is going to be 3. It's going to be front right. So front right at max line of sight. Right, so our squad and our trenches. This is a triggering card. It's going to go front right, so it's going to go up here. Which is fine. Yeah, and it can't stretch any further anyway. So I'm going to draw a random card. This is not going to be a hill. So, good. I get a rolling moor at least. Right, so then we have our squad on this rolling moor. I thought I'd left a bit more space up on the top of the table there. It's hanging off the edge a bit. Under trenches. I'll take this away. Actually, it's not going to matter about that potential contact anyway. So he's there. PDF opens up down to here. Small arms. Small arms. Yeah. Okay, so that's the first half of the package. So we need to come back down and roll again. I'm not going to try and work in and out. I'm just going to draw again. Again on contact column 3 on row 4. So this table drawn on a 10. We got a 2 this time. It might go left. No, it's not. Oh, it is. It was a 2, wasn't it? 2 out of 10. Yeah. It's going directly left. Well, in some ways that's slightly better because it means it's staying on the main map. I think it's better. I'm not that sure actually. So contact column 3 on row 4. We drew a 2 out of 10, so it is going to go to the left of the triggering triggering card. Yeah, so it's going to go here. So we have another squad in here. Let's put that up top actually. Under trenches as well. At least he's on a 0 card as well, so not quite so bad. Now we need a unspotted marker. Well, question mark marker. They've got fancy new counters that say unspotted on them. I think I'm quite happy using them because you're generally taking a potential contact off anyway. Although I had to add one there because it was a two group sort of package, a 2-part package if you like. Right, and then he opens a PDF up as well. Same small arms, however we're getting fired up from both directions, 2 directions anyway, at least 2 directions. So he gets a crossfire as well. So yeah, we would have liked to have found cover for that guy. I mean, he is going to get the +3 though, because they're not firing across. This is only a white-sided border of this. Remember, this is up on a hill. However, this is on a hill as well. I'm not sure that's relevant. They can fire up to this hill. Yeah, some good bits about this. I mean, we spot this guy. We're opening up with all this on that, so that's good. We do have this guy to deal with, but hope this guy is do something too. But hopefully we can take care of that. Okay, that's that potential contact dealt with. We've still got 2 more. We are now going to be engaged though, because we've got 2 cards, 2 occupied cards with VOFs on them. So we are now engaged. So that will help for the next 2 draws. So we're going to do the B next. Now where is that? This is the B. And this is a C, right? So we're going to do the B next at engaged. Might just be 3, 4 maybe. B engaged is only 3. Right. And we didn't shuffle there, so I think we only drew 1 contact though, but whatever. So 3 card draw, looking for contact for this B. No. Okay, good. Right, so that takes care of that one, and then finally we're going to have the C. I suppose that was the one that was sitting quite good under that cover. The smoke though, wasn't it? Oh well. Right, so the C, and we're still engaged. This is going to be a 2-card draw, I think. Yeah. So 2 cards, checking for contact on that C. 2 cards, here we go. No. Okay, so we got away with that one as well. Probably would have preferred to have got away with the A rather than, but I mean, you were drawing 7 cards for that first one, but it's maybe not terrible. No. We'll see. I'm hoping the cover that he's got here, because he's sitting at +1, isn't he? You know, as he sits is what I mean, exposed and that. He's going to be drawn on a 0, so that can be iffy. But if we can survive a pin result, that wouldn't be the worst. Okay, so that's all our contacts dealt with. Yeah, is that good? Nothing else to consider there, Grant? No. I was going to open fire. I mean, these are still unspotted anyway. Right, and artillery is still engaged. Not that it really matters now anyway, but... Okay, moving on. That was potential contact evaluation. Pin recovery. Don't think so. No, nothing pinned. It's not under FOF, nothing pinned at all. So, on to combat. Right. So, well, we've got fire on this guy. He's not firing out because of the incoming, and our guy's getting fired on. So let's deal with our guy first. Like I say, I think it's straightforward. It's a 0, I think. So he is getting +3 because, like I say, this is a green border. That's a green border. The only white border on this hill is from there. So we're getting the +3. We are exposed, so that's sitting at a +1. It's small arms fire from both of these. However, it is getting a crossfire. So +1 -1 is a 0. So drawing on a 0, looking for a good card. Yeah, okay, let's go on a 0. It's not a bad card. Pin. Close to a miss. But I did say I would happy with a pin result, so that's what I've got. Yeah, because you know what, he's pinned now, the exposed marker goes away, and then he's sitting with a pin marker and that +3, and it's a pretty decent cover, you know. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, so let's see if we can take care of this one, get this guy out of the way then. So he's getting a +2 for the card, +2 for the trenches. Yeah, it's just a 1-step machine gun. It'll be green, remember. Hopefully we're looking at that. +2, so +4, his minuses are -5 for the artillery, -6, -7 for 2 concentrate fires. We don't count the automatic weapons. So what did I say, +4? I counted wrong there. I think maybe, oh, sorry, that was almost over. I thought we were only at -2, but it looks like we're -3. Let me just double check. Artillery is a -5, isn't it? Yeah. There's a -5, and we've got 2 concentrate fires. So we are sitting at... Sorry, I should probably zoom in there a little bit as well. We are sitting at -7. 5, 6, 7. And he's getting a +4. It felt like I was missing something. And there's not a wee +1 from up top. Yeah, so it's a -3 actually. So, okay. So a -3. Get the reshuffle. So we try again. -3 is a hit. Yeah, seen the 4 at first, scared me a little bit. So it is a hit, but we need to reshuffle first. So we've got the result, got the first part of the result. So just shuffling away here. And now he's going to be green. He is only 1 step. Ideally, we just want to see a C result, but anything that's not... Yeah, I'd rather not see a fire team either. But it doesn't matter. He is going to be pinned. That's important, but really, so it means he can't he's going to struggle to hurt us back. But ideally, we'd be looking for a P, an L, or a C. Really? Right, shuffled, cut, and here we go. So, and it's a green step. Oh, and we got a C, we got a CP. He is a casualty. We get a result. So the trenches are going to stay there. He's coming away. His ammo can come away as well. So that machine gun's done, and he leaves behind the casualty. I'm not going to bother putting that under the trenches. The only time casualties need to go under the colour, I think, if you're going to go and rescue them. Mind you, can they not rescue as well? Yeah, I suppose it will. Okay, we'll keep it right, because I think it should matter. So he is a casualty. He's under the trenches, and yes, that was a great combat. Our guy got pinned. He got a casualty. Perfect. Okay, good stuff. That was all the combat, wasn't it? I think so. Yeah. Yeah. So, update ammo. Well, we would have been updating that guy, but he's gone now. These are just 2 squads firing, so that's fine. However, we are firing with all the first platoon's machine guns. The concentrate fires, however, did not come from the machine guns, so no additional. So that's them all spent 2 of their 5 ammo. And we did use our artillery. So that's that. Now we do still have a mortar that we could use. Obviously we've not got a mortar forward observer, but the artillery forward observer or the company HQ could call it in and get a 2-card draw for that. Yeah, okay. But no more artillery fire missions. Okay, good stuff. Right, clean up. Okay. Let's take some of this exposed stuff away. I should probably pause when I'm doing that. Okay, there's all the exposed markers. I tidied these platoons up a little bit that were sort of mixed up a little bit because they... not that it's a big deal, but I do like keeping them in some kind of order. You know, I'm a bit fussy that way. Concentrated fire markers to come off. The incoming will stay. Smoke comes away. We didn't need that, but you know, if we didn't need it, it was there. So you know what I mean. That's us used 5 of our 8. That's where. Am I cheating? Oh no! I had 1 line there. We've used 4 smoke. So I think that's used all our 4 plus 2 smoke. So the only smoke we've got left, I think, is the WC stuff. Yeah, incoming stays. So let's adjust VOS, PDFs, and yeah, activity levels. They are still both firing here with small arms getting a crossfire. We're not doing nothing back. We still can't see these guys. We are firing there with automatic weapons. The incoming still stays there. And come the time when the incoming goes away, this is just a casualty anyway, so that's fine. So yeah, good. It went well. Our activity level, actually I think it's dropped back to contact because this doesn't count as an occupied card anymore. It's got a casualty on it. So we've just got 1 occupied card under a VOF, so it is just contact. Okay, and then move our game turn on to 5. Okay, sounds good. Right, short part. I suppose I could move. Nah, you know what? I think I did want to just come back up and finish this turn. I think I'll just leave it at that. So we'll be a little bit of a short part, which is fine. Yeah, looking good. We're not even halfway through yet, are we? Not even halfway through yet. And well, we're sitting on the primary objective. We've just removed the enemy that was sitting on the secondary. Okay, there's a potential contact there. Still move on here. We do have 2 squads up there, but we're going to start beating on them there a bit. And this guy is sitting under +3. He's pinned. So he's sitting under a +4. And they're only firing at us with small arms and just getting a crossfire. So he's sitting at a +3. So we could... I mean, okay, they might start concentrating fire and whatever, so making it worse for us, which is possible. But I think probably I should not worry so much about this guy just now. Maybe just concentrate on getting at this guy. And we do need to go for this one as well. So maybe next turn. And I'm just not sure about this. I'm not sure we should rush our way into that. Just take a bit more time, I think. Play it safe. Yeah. I think we're sitting in control anyway, for sure. Okay, I'll get away for now. Should get back tomorrow at some point. I'm going to have some free time. My wife and stepdaughter are going away for a little holiday. That's why I was kind of gutted about having this cold though, but I'm kind of hoping I can just battle my way through it. So I'm going to have some nice time to sit and not have too much to do. I've got the dogs to deal with, so I do have that. But yeah, I'd like to play some of this. I was going to again try and play something else again. Thinking that carrier Battle Philippines Sea. I thought I'd maybe take it down. The fact they're going away, I could actually just clear out the kitchen table and maybe just set up there so that at least I'm down beside the dogs as well. Excuse me. And yeah, come up here for my Fields of Fire fix, which is still going to be ongoing, I think. Yeah, it's all not feel burned out. I suppose I was away on holiday there and had a break from it. But yeah. Now I've not found this mission too challenging. This is moving on to mission 3. It feels like it's got easier than what mission 2 was, but that might have just been my luck up to now. I don't know. Company A did come through their first mission without any casualties as well. So where some of folk playing this may have started with not quite a full company, lost some steps. So I suppose I was fortunate that way. But yeah, it doesn't make it any less enjoyable. I'm enjoying it. And yeah, I no doubt I'll be back tomorrow to move on with turn 5. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow sometime. Cheers.